Hi, I'm Carol Andrews for another episode of Southwest TV News. Here are some of the stories coming up on today's show. This is the time of the year when many outdoor enthusiasts look forward to packing up their gear to go ice fishing or snowmobiling. However, with the unsettled weather over the past several weeks, creeks and other bodies of water around Southwest Saskatchewan are not deemed safe at this point in time. The city of Swift Current is growing, and as it looks to the future, plans are in the works to incorporate a number of facilities in the north end near the Cypress Regional Hospital. As the clock ticks away on the number of shopping days left before Christmas, the RCMP reminds you to always be aware of your valuables. Thanks for joining us here today. Stay off the ice, a clear and simple message from the local fire department, as area waterways are unsafe this time of the year. This is the time of the year when many outdoor enthusiasts look forward to packing up their gear to go ice fishing or snowmobiling. However, with the unsettled weather over the past several weeks, creeks and other bodies of water around Southwest Saskatchewan are not deemed safe at this point in time.
The water is flowing in some spots. The creek right now is incredibly dangerous. Really thin layer of ice. Water's flowing swiftly underneath it because of the warm temperatures, and that skiff of snow on top. Sometimes it's just enough ice to keep the snow on the surface. Please stay away from the creek, stay off the creek. If you're down walking along the river, just stay off the water. Make sure your dogs and animals stay off the water, kids especially. We don't need anybody in the creek this time of year.
The RU goes on to add that if you do see someone who's fallen through the ice, keep your own safety in mind when trying to assist the victim.
First thing we want to do is call 911, alert emergency response crews to come out there as soon as possible. Either throw something out to them, even a piece of wood, something to help them stay up in the water. Because of the cold water conditions, your muscles get so cramped and so tight that you can hardly keep yourself above water. The ice surface is thin and it's breaking through as you try to hold yourself above the surface. So anything to help keep you up above the water. If you can reach out with a rope, tie a rope to something that you can throw to them, help drag them in. And sometimes if you're in a remote location, you don't have any equipment, best thing is just to wait, keep talking to them, keep them awake. The cold water tends to want to put people to sleep.
And if you are planning to enjoy the outdoors this winter on any of the area lakes, the best advice is to check with the local parks office on the latest weather conditions for that area to determine the overall thickness of the ice before heading out.
Wishing the citizens of Swift Current the very best of the holiday season and into the new year, from Mayor Schaefer, City Council, and staff of the City of Swift Current.
Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the management and staff of Stuke Pharmacy and Leader.
Wishing you the best this holiday season and into the new year from the board, management, and staff of Innovation Credit Union.
Holiday greetings from the Cypress Health Region. On behalf of our 1,700-member team of staff, management, physicians, and board of directors, I would like to extend our best wishes to the residents of the Southwest during this joyous time. It's a time for families and friends to get together and enjoy the spirit of the season. May 2013 be a year of health, happiness, and prosperity for you and yours. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Cypress Health Region.
The City of Swift Current continues to move forward with its partners for a new integrated facility near the Cypress Regional Hospital. We have more in this report. The City of Swift Current is growing, and as it looks to the future, plans are in the works to incorporate a number of facilities in the north end near the Cypress Regional Hospital. These plans for an integrated facility have been brought forward publicly in a number of presentations over the past several months, with the first of the partnering projects already underway through the sod turning of the new École Centennial and All Saints Catholic School back in October. This project will open its doors in the fall of 2014. Meanwhile, the City of Swift Current and the Cypress Health Region continue to work together to make their dreams a reality of integrating a long-term care facility, aquatic center, art gallery, library, and a wellness center adjacent to the Cypress Regional Hospital. All exciting projects, which if combined could create an innovative outlet for all residents. But as in any project, initial funding and operational costs come into play. And this is the stage the city and the health region are now at, as they prepare a business case for each of the projects. The long-term care facility has been a long-awaited project in the city, and according to the Cypress Health Region, is at the forefront of their wish list, with the following update.
We're just working with the Ministry of Health in order to come up with a funding model to move that project forward.
The Health Region is also working closely with the city to develop a business plan for a wellness center, while using the Seven Oaks facility in Winnipeg as a role model for its business case.
Seven Oaks that we referred to and that are helping with the business case, they're attached onto a hospital and they're self-funded, but they are just they have their own facilities. They don't have the recreation facilities, and they're not partnered with the city of Winnipeg. So this is pretty cutting edge stuff to have an integrated facility like this. When we can do things like chronic disease management, rehabilitation programs, stuff like that we actually will have the facilities. I mean, we have the possibility of actually having a therapy pool, that we don't have now, to do some programming around, or, even a walking track and that kind of stuff. It'll just allow us to expand our programming and actually have some state-of-the-art programming services for the residents here.
And as far as the timeline to which facilities would be shovel-ready next, the city's chief financial officer indicates priority will be given to the area which is the most urgency.
At this point in time, I would say that probably long-term care would be going in before the city's facilities are.
He further adds that with over 80% of local residents in favor of the new integrated facilities and conceptual designs already on the table, the final decision will now be left up to the mayor and council on a case-by-case basis.
The go forward for us is, we need to provide the information on how we'd be able to operate that facility and what the cost would be for operating it, as well as really defining the capital construction cost of the various facilities and potentially how we'd be able to fund those.
Public information sessions and continued work with consultants and other community partners will be on the agenda in the coming months and even years to secure the funding to make the desired projects of a growing community become a reality. Southwest TV News will continue to follow the development of these projects as they unfold.
All the best this holiday season and into the new year from the management and staff of Pinnacle Financial Services in Swift Current.
Wishing you the best this holiday season and into the new year from Yogi Hugabear, MLA for Wood River. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Gus, Louie, and George at the K Steakhouse and Motel. Book your Christmas party or New Year's celebration today. Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from David Anderson, Member of Parliament for Cypress Hills Grasslands. Wishing you the best this holiday season and into the new year from the town of Maple Creek, Southwest Saskatchewan's hub for holiday shopping and dining. Well, the Christmas season is here, and as you rush out to complete your shopping, RCMP are reminding you to protect yourself from theft. As the clock ticks away on the number of shopping days left before Christmas, many shoppers are in a hurry to find the best deals while getting through the cashier line as quickly as possible. And during this busy time of the year, the RCMP reminds you to always be aware of your valuables, from wallets to credit cards.
So it would be advisable for people to make sure they keep an eye on their purse, their wallet, try to avoid carrying large amounts of cash, and just being aware that people may be watching them.
Corporal Smith goes on to add that once you've completed your shopping at one store and are moving on to the next location, always ensure your items are stored away safe in a locked vehicle.
Something that we've been experiencing here in Swift Current is people car shopping, so to speak, which means going around checking car doors, see if they're locked or not. And we've had a number of thefts recently where car doors have been left unlocked and valuables have been stolen. So good advice would be to make sure your vehicle's locked, that valuable items are out of sight, out of mind, and that's a good preventative measure to protect yourself from theft.
And if you choose the online shopping experience, always be aware of who the vendor is and if you're really shopping from a secure site, because you never know who's on the other end of the transaction once you've given out your credit card information.
Shopping from reputable stores, shops, places that are legitimate are that's always advisable. Online shopping from sites such as Kijiji or whatnot can be a risk. People do target folks on there. So just like I said, be aware, be informed, and shop wisely.
By keeping these safety tips in mind, you can prevent yourself from becoming a victim of theft or fraud this season.
Wishing you the best this holiday season and into the new year from the management and staff of Living Sky Casino.
Wishing you and yours a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Mayor Sharon Dickey, Council, and staff of the town of Shaunavon.
All the best this holiday season and into the new year from the management and staff of Diamond Energy Services in Swift Current.
Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at mylocaltv.ca. And be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.